action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Desmond Bane. Then there's Prez. And it's Morant in at point guard. You know, Richard, I've always wondered how long does it take for a team to gel, especially if they've had big off-season roster changes?
Well, it all depends, Kevin. If you've traded key stars, you have to kind of rediscover your identity. But if it's bench guys, they can usually fold into a team very easily.
So Memphis will get the first possession. Now here's Prez. He's guarded closely. And no good that time. Great D that time from Edwards. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Back to Morant. Stolen by Michael Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Shoots over Morant. Edwards can't hit. Memphis with the ball. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. With the Grizzlies, Richard, we've heard about an emphasis on defense in the past few years.
Yeah, and there has been some improvement. They were a middle-of-the-road type defensive team not too long ago. But the last few seasons, they have played impact defense.
The Grizzlies on offense. Here's Prez. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
After two consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Prez, a rebound by the Timberwolves.
And when the D is glued to him like this, it's usually going to be very difficult to convert.
Now, here's McDaniels. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Passes it to Prez. Here's Aldama. He's covered by Anderson. Money from the wing.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Pass to Edwards. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. With the Grizzlies, Richard, there's so much talent. They just haven't made a big run in the postseason.
Yeah, it's coming. They've lost to the Warriors and they've lost to the Lakers the last 2 years. Both of these teams just have a tremendous amount of an experience advantage versus the Grizzlies, and it showed.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
Substitution on the court.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Warren. Also, Rudy Gobert out there. McDaniels is out there with Conley. And it's Alexander Walker in at the two-guard spot. And the rejection by Jackson.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him. Morant
passes to Prez. And that one hits back iron.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Now here's Conley. He has yet to score. Now Warren, 6 to shoot. Warren able to finish. Warren's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
And he's one of those players with a nose for scoring. Warren working the offensive glass there.
Here's Alexander Walker. And the rejection by Morant. Takes a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Conley. Morant with some nice D.
Yeah, that was $1 million crossover to free him up, but that finish, I'd give him 50 cents.
Timberwolves leading by 6. Warren dishes to Conley. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Driving inside.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Williams, he's checked in for Memphis. And so it's Minnesota heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
We've got Jaren Jackson. Morant is out there with Prez. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's Aldama in at the power forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bain says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, and that leaves me open on the perimeter, do high damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
Anderson outside. The pass to McDaniels. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Jackson.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And a wide open look for Payne. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Timberwolves. So far, they've got the 4th best record in the conference. And, of course, Memphis, 5 games behind.
And I think for Minnesota, they're one of the NBA's early season success stories. They've made an immediate push toward the top of the standings.
I wish I could say I saw it coming, but I had no idea they'd put it together so early. Tremendous job by their coaching staff.
Pass to Prez. Aldama with the ball. Working on Anderson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Conley's shot is off.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if you be a little bit more selective tonight.
Prez, no good.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
Now, here's McDaniels. Guarded by Bain. And yes, it's good. Gobert's got 6. And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rules. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by helping defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
It's truly hard to exaggerate just how explosive Ja Morant is on the floor.
No, because there is no exaggeration, Greg. It's just whatever you say and you see. It is impressive, and he is elite.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jack. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Timberwolves?
One shot.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
A free throw drops for Gobert. The Grizzlies trail by 14 on the court for Minnesota. The forwards are Edwards and McDaniel. Monte Morris is out there with Conley, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Conley against Morant. Conley kicks to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Bain. And he comes up with the deuce.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Jackson trying to break free. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Michael Conley picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
For 2. Number 11.
No good on that one.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Morris. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. At one point, they led by 16. And here's Gobert. Back to Conley. The 3 connects from three-point range.
3.
And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Morant passes to Jackson. Passes it to Prez. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And 11 points for Prez.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
The Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best. And the activity shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And he hasn't gotten anything to go. You can see the frustration mounting as a result. His team, not in great shape either.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
And his shooting percentage reflects just how efficient he's been. It's better than 50%, always a sign of a solid offensive performance. But his movement and his shot selection have also both been tremendous.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Pass to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Prez with the bucket.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Here's Edwards. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
And great strength and body control from Edwards. Able to finish through the contact.
Morant kicks to Prez. Rebound, Minnesota. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Conley surveying the D. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. And for a while, the West held bragging rights on being better than the Eastern Conference. Richard, you think that's changed?
I think so. You see a number of powerhouses now in the Eastern Conference, and the West is way more open.
Aldama finds Morant. Here's Prez. Off target from outside.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Conley gets the bucket.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Timberwolves.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anthony Edwards.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. See you later.
The sun